long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away.
You like me because I'm a scoundrel. There aren't enough scoundrels in your life.
I happen to like nice men.
Nice man.
Very nice.
So yesterday, Gina announced on her X account that she was, with the help of Elon Musk, suing the Walt Disney Company and Lucasfilm, not for any money for her egregious firing, but to get her job back. It's very, very, very interesting. I thought for a while, before I looked at the court documents, because they're available, the lawsuit is, that it would be for a bunch of money, but it's not. It's for her job back. I think she made $25,000 an episode, which is chicken feed comparatively to what a lot of people make, and I think she probably deserves more. But what does this all mean? Well, the earnings call is today. Expect me to try to do a live stream while it's going on so I can offer my, 3 cents opinion on that. She timed the announcement for the day before the earnings call. It looks that like she's connected to Nelson Peltz through Elon, because Elon's been hanging out with him for whatever reasons we don't know. See, here's the deal about that. Elon doesn't own any stock in Disney, so he can't help Peltz with the vote. But obviously there's something going on with those guys, and I'm not saying that Peltz is connected to what Gina's doing, but the common denominator between those two is Elon. So I'm throwing that out there. This hurts Kennedy badly, because when you look at the documents, first off, bot accounts threatening Gina, saying really shitty things to her, slandering her character, calling her a racist, et cetera, which she's not, but little left-wing hooligans like to paint their opposition in the light of their own actions. Okay, that's Saul Alinsky 101. Blame your enemy for everything you do. Okay, so let's talk about Lucasfilm. Lucasfilm is deep into this. In fact, I have a theory that there were employees at Lucasfilm who were helping boost the fired Gina Carano trend, hash mark, with bot accounts. And now we've got the king of the hooligans, Mr. Antifa himself, Pablo Hidalgo, screaming and crying about Gina on his so-called secure account, which I would think that after having his bullshit statement about Star Wars theory and the fans in general come out of this account, his so-called private account, I call it that, because it's not secure. Okay, you can say it is, you can think it is, but it is not. You know, it's like a hurricane. Is that the wind is blowing? It's what the wind is blowing. So you can lock down your account and only talk to the people you want to talk to, But is it really secure? No, it's on the internet. Okay. And it's on X. And if, Gina's lawyers want to subpoena X to get this, what he's been talking about, they may do that. Okay. So here's my problem. You've got dumbass here talking about the Gina thing and crying about it. And you've got Jeff Carlisle, who's some dipshit I don't know, yapping at him publicly. Again, Pablo thinks he's safe because he's secure, but Jeff is not. So we get at the conversation. Goddamn well, Pablo's talking about Gina. What's he saying? All right. And would Gina's lawyers want to see it? And would Elon Musk comply with a subpoena? Yes, he would. Okay. This behavior is literally the stupidest shit I've ever seen. And I would think it goes against probably guidance from Lucasfilm about what to talk about concerning the lawsuit. So I would think that Lucasfilm would not be happy with this, because one of the things that lawyers tell you to do is to shut the fuck up. Okay? And the fact that they're the defendants in this, I would think it would behoove Pablo to shut up, and he's not shutting up. Okay? This is bad. So this is the thing, is talking on the internet, regardless if you're public or not, and if you think your account is secure, is stupid. But I think we should go further with this because it's interesting.
I thought one just drew a pentagram on the floor and chanted, "I summon thee," 3 times.
Fuck you. War.
Urinal cakes? I don't believe this. All these years, the doyenne of Seattle's elite, looking down her nose at everyone in sight. She owes it all to this. She's managed to have her urinal cake and eat it too.
As I think we now have what's known in the legal profession as a bargaining chip.
Oh, are you kidding? She'd give any...
Hello, Marta. Like to speak to Maris. Oh, why not? Ah. She's in the final level of her guru's serenity training, the week-long vow of silence. Day 6. No, Marta, that's all right. She doesn't have to come to the phone. Just give her this message. I've flushed out her family secret. Hello, Maris.
I can't believe this. You're actually kicking me out?
Do you want me to draw you a picture?
We'd be here all night.
Get out!
So let's talk about the court documents. There are tweets attacking Gina's character, calling her a homophobe and a bigot. I just caught a bunch of people doing the same thing again on X. And a lot of them are sock puppet accounts. A lot of the tweets that are in the court documents as examples are bot accounts. And I'm pretty sure that Elon's team could find out where those bot accounts came from and who was behind them, which is what they've probably done. And there are a lot of other things that are listed, like emails can be used and will be used as evidence. The fact that that is a big deal. And if they're evidence, they go into the public record. A lot of really bad things that Kennedy has done. Now, all of this was engendered again by Kathleen Kennedy being insecure about her own femininity, being threatened by Gina. Okay. Which is, she's 70. Kathy, you dumbass, you're 70 years old. You're supposed to be the greatest producer of all time. Why are you acting like a 15-year-old mean girl? Because guess what? A lot of women do act that way. Okay? All you gotta do is watch the TV show Feud, Capote versus the Swans, and you will see that women, I think, have a higher case of arrested development than men do. Okay? I mean, it's really pathetic, actually, of our sex that we still act like we're, you know, in our little high school cliques. But see, this is what Kathy did. She met Gina, realized Gina was everything she was never going to be, because Gina actually did shit on her own. And Kathy was actively trying to destroy 3 franchises, which she did a pretty good job, gotta admit, because she couldn't stand on her own. This absolutely leads to the insecurities of the women at the top of Lucasfilm, that a strong, independent woman with their own opinions on life is not allowed if those opinions are contrary to their opinions. And men like her, okay? Men don't like women who actively hate on themselves for being women and actively hate on men, which is what the cabal at the top of Lucasfilm did and is, okay? All right? That's what is going on here. So Kennedy, seeing that Gina has her own mind, isn't really following the herd, decides to take her out. What else is going on here? Kennedy's actively trying to destroy Jon Favreau. What's a great target? Gina, because she's so public with her opinions. So what happens? This dumbass right here and others at Lucasfilm start a war against Gina. I'll bet you $1,000 that you can trace a lot of the death threats, and yes, I'm making an accusatory statement, but you can trace a lot of those threats, a lot of the attacks on Gina's character, etc., to Lucasfilm employees, okay? Because Kathy said, go do it. Or she actively turned a blind eye. And, you know, Gina kept up the fight and tried to defend herself. But when you've got a bunch of howling apes throwing shit at you, which is what the story group is, it's hard to dodge all of it. And when she posted that meme, it wasn't anti-Semitic. Okay. She posted that meme to talk about how mobs can form and victimize people over a lot of things, including politics. The fact that Gina mentioned Bob Chapek is very interesting. Here's Mr. Iger right here. Why? I have a feeling, I can't really talk about it, but this is, look, this is a way for Iger to remove Kennedy with the emails, because they're now government documents and they're now public record. Okay. That's a big fucking deal. Because once something goes into a court document and becomes a public record, anybody can see it. It is now officially evidence of what she did, what she didn't do, okay? What she said to people in emails. This is where it all went. Okay, this is what is happening. Okay, now again, what does Gina want? Her job back. Okay. Iger, being very, very cool, calm, and collected, can just say, let's negotiate, let's talk, and take, it into the back room, have a conversation. Here's your job back. Okay. That could happen. Iger, Bob Chapek did that with Scarlett Johansson. Okay. And basically overruled Kevin Feige. Okay. There you go with that. And if that happens with Gina, and I won't be surprised if he does, if that happens with Gina, where's Kennedy then? Doesn't she have a say in the matter? So these are all questions that should be answered, that we can speculate on, and the fact that there's a proxy war going on is a BFD, because the proxy war and this happening at the same time. What the lawsuit can do, though, again, is it proves to Peltz that Lucasfilm and Disney are badly managed, but Iger can use it to get Gina back and say, look, I can handle the talent. I'm very good at talking to these people, blah, blah, blah. She's re-signed. John's happy. Everybody's happy. Okay? And now we can get this movie started. All right? So this is really a BFD. Okay? This whole lawsuit. And I don't know where it's going, but I don't think it's going to actually reach trial status, because I think, again, that Iger will pull the let's negotiate, let's talk. Okay? Because that's what this wants. Okay? That's what this wants. All the while, the threat of everything they've got on Kennedy is hanging over her head like the sword of Damocles. Okay? She has an erasure of her legacy staring at her in the face. Okay? And she never thought about it or how it would look while she fucked around with Favreau behind his back, while she fucked around with, and allowed Gina to be fucked around with, while she ruined the book of Boba Fett, while she decided hiring a terrible actress like Moses Ingram would be a great thing because she's black, and when the fans start complaining about how terrible she is, we can call them racists. Like, that is the stupidest marketing idea I've ever heard. But hey, so what I want you guys to do is just to sit back, grab your popcorn, and get ready, because the show's about to start. And tonight at 4:30, after I'm done making meatballs for the lasagna I'm making for my husband's birthday tomorrow, we'll listen to the earnings call if I can set it up. All right? So anyway, this is Steph, signing out. I'll see you around the galaxy.